Hello everyone, my name is Bradley, I have a Brad taste in music, and I am listening to this Jacob Collier album called Djesse Volume 4. Now, the reason I've chosen this one, and I haven't actually listened to any other ones, is because this is, by far, out of all of them, the most controversial. And I'm wondering whether or not that's actually due to the song's quality, or rather, basically, how people view Jacob Collier. Now, he is someone who is a surprisingly controversial figure, specifically because he has been listed as like one of the best musical minds of the modern generation. That being said, very mixed reviews upon a lot of the stuff that he's put out, but again, most people have been like, yeah, it's kind of cool, yeah, random bullshit. Here's the thing. All right, one of the biggest arguments that I see specifically, and again, this album being the most controversial, is something like this. Jacob Collier is the perfect example of how knowing music does not equal knowing what makes music good. He's obviously a talented guy, but there's such thing as look what I can do energy to his music that seems more concerned with impressing you rather than making an actually good song. It feels like a more intellectual exercise than a genuine artistic expression, and the results are all technique and no soul. Now, here's the thing. I've heard some Jacob Collier stuff, specifically like little bits and pieces, him playing piano and whatnot, and I thought it was pretty good. I didn't really have an issue with it. But I think the thing that actually kind of set me off was, funny enough, one of the people he's come up with, one of his collaborators, Lizzie McAlpine, who has received basically a lot of attention in the previous year due to a TikTok smash hit called Ceilings. Now, I was actually sent in this entire album, and I listened to it, and I basically said, this is just Phoebe Bridgers from Wish. And I struggled to have a single other bit of commentary on this project. In fact, I found this thing to be so dull, despite, the fact that it's like, oh, it's doing a lot of the right things. I didn't get any enjoyment out of this. Not even a little bit. And it sucks. I was sent this in. Someone paid me to listen to this, and I had to basically, with every song, just say, yeah, this is Phoebe Bridgers from Wish. That sucks. It's not a fun thing to do as a critic. It really isn't. But I genuinely could not find anything else to say about this album. Let me see if I wrote anything in my review. I feel like worth. Oh, I actually gave it a 5 out of 10. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know why, but I did. I said, we have the Phoebiest of Phoebe Bridgers at home. This album at points sounds identical to Phoebe. It starts off in a really unlikable way and slowly strips back things in a nice way. It has a strong sense of story, but I don't like the overall songs on the album. Occasional beauty. To me, this album is all right. I like the production quite a lot, but very little is done with it. I love the way the instruments sound real, and you can really distinguish them. But it's not all loud sludge pumping in your eardrums. But that's it. And honestly, this should be musically the bare minimum for pop music. You should be able to hear the instruments kind of bop along, and there should be dynamics. The writing is very contemporary, and I think a lot of the contemporary writing lacks depth, mystique, or power, and this is one of those cases. That's a very personal thing, though. I don't blame anyone who gets it, but I personally don't. I don't feel anything with this. Very little cool happened. I also don't like the whisper singing. Please just fucking use your voice for once. All these whisper singers have great voices, and I feel frustrated that those beautiful voices are so underutilized. And that was basically the entirety of my opinion on this album. In other words, I thought it was very mediocre, very underwhelming. So in comes Jacob Collier with Djesse Volume 4. Is it weird to skip the first 3? Probably. But regardless, if this sucks, then what's the point of checking out the other 3 is what I say. If I enjoy this, then maybe I will check out the other ones. Regardless, Jacob Collier, 16 songs, an hour and 10 minutes. If this thing isn't basically grabbing my ear, then it's going to be grabbing me by the balls for 70 minutes. And I'm hoping that's not the case. So I am hoping that I do enjoy this. First song, 100,000 Voices. Okay, for a second, I genuinely thought an ad was playing. Okay, I thought it. Okay, I know I've had like Spotify Premium my whole life, but okay, that genuinely, I was like, want to break from the ads? Okay, all right, maybe. Okay, let's start over. Okay.
We the best music. Here's the awful story about an awful person. An awful experience goes like this.
Okay, lots of sound design. Okay, THX logo. I hear a hunt.
Through the fog to the roaring sea, I could almost see you there, standing right in front of me, and I know what it feels like to be somebody else.
Okay, let's just put it like this. If you are going to make something this ambitious, any mistake is a huge mistake. It's just the nature of making something that's supposed to be larger than life. So when this little instrumental drop comes in and it's mixed poorly, it becomes, especially since everything stops for it, it becomes what I'm going to remember this song for. It's basically the equivalent of watching a Broadway play and one of the actors not knowing the choreography, and that's all you can watch throughout it. It is a big deal. This needs to be fully polished. If you are basically doing something where instantly I don't connect with the lyrics at all, I don't buy into it, but I'm like, all right, I could see this, starting off a Disney movie, one of the good ones, one of the classic Disney movies. Okay, there is no room for shit that sounds like this. If you don't Mods, can someone get rid of this shit? Nah, dude. What Disney movie am I specifically referring to? Bro, I was thinking Lion King first thing, all right? But here's the thing about Lion King. And you know what? Since we're here, let me show you how the Lion King starts off and why I like it better. Okay? Because it doesn't need to shove everything, in the same spot. It's allowed to have a little brevity. You know? You know, slowly builds up. Little pieces here and there.
From the day we arrive on the planet and blinking step into the sun. Of life, and it moves us all through despair.
Yeah, here's the thing, is like there's not a ton of ideas, but they're all done with a very, strong emotional focus. At least that's the first thing I'd say about it. Anyways.
As a constellation, let me take you to the sky inside my heart. When the shadows fall and the world goes round, see the storm rise up and it all falls down without you. Let me be angry. Let me be patient. Let me be happy. Let me be ordinary.
Here's the other thing. Calls of "let me be ordinary" I feel like are completely drowned out when you're making something as maximalist as this, as it really does feel like the purpose of this is to leapfrog other music. There is no reason for a call to be ordinary on a song that sounds like this. Hi, Beanbo.
Oh, yeah, I was actually, I was wondering, do you guys have any...
Slightly unnecessary ending there. Yeah, exactly.
Listen to radio song.
Literally, yeah. Yeah, a lot goes on in this song. It's designed to basically be there is so much going in my head. Let me just try to put that down on the page. And again, I think it does that effectively, but I also feel like at the same time, the lack of focus is unignorable. I don't love this song. I think that it's nearly impossible to connect to, and it's trying way too hard to do that in a way that feels like, here's the thing, all right? Let me put it like this. If you're a maximalist, if you're a prodigy, okay, the real way to connect with people is not to flex that and then ask them to connect with you. It is to make something that connects with people first and add details in afterwards. This song has it backwards, and this ending is completely insane. I wouldn't say that I completely hated that, but it really does feel like I'm watching a lot of pointless gymnastics in a way that is slightly offensive. I'd give it a 3. Not a good start. Though it does leave an impact, at least. Next song, She Put Sunshine. It's got time. See, it's got time ticking now because he's saying that I'm running out of time, you guys. Even though I'm like, oh, he's 29? Okay, bro literally looks 22. Okay, he looks good for his age. Holy shit. Dude, this is a 29-year-old, okay? People say I look 30 and I'm 23, all right? I would kill to look like this.
Into my silhouette, was feeling heavy and she got me drunk instead. Corner to corner, line by line, she's making me dream out loud.
Oh, wait, okay. No, I get it. The London-based yeah, it's British. I'm starting to understand why everyone hates it now. Oh man, I should have known. I should have known. It's so obvious. It's right there. All right. It's British. Damn it. It all makes sense. Oh man. Oh, exactly. Oh. I share an island with this guy. Exactly.
She put sunshine into my open mouth. Too many words gave me something to sing about.
Hey, Brad, don't be racist. Bro, British is not a race, okay? It's a territory, all right? And I'm just saying this, all right? We're taxing the British a couple of score points, all right? Like how the British taxed us for tea, okay? I'm just saying it's literally reparations, all right? Literally. So we lower our scores on Album of the Year. It's tax to the British.
Right by rhyme, she's giving me back my smile. She's keeping me warm.
I have no idea what the hell is going on. I'm starting this song over.
She put sunshine into my silhouette. Was feeling heavy and she got me drunk instead. Corner to corner, line by line, she's making me dream out loud. She put sunshine into my open mouth. Too many words gave me something to sing about. Morning to morning, rhyme by rhyme, she's giving me back my smile. She's keeping me warm all the while. She knows just how to wake me. She paints me gold and shakes me high. Get a little lonely as she comes to me. She illuminates me, and if she ever gets close to me, well, it's plain to say she'd incinerate me. But I don't mind her giving me her sunshine smile. She put sunshine onto my internet. Connection was low, she put a ring on it. Colder and colder, crime to crime, she's open.
Yeah, I'll be honest, even though everyone's hating, I do find this mildly engaging, and the dated sounds people are talking about are not at all surprising after he just hit me with a metalcore switch up. If anything, I feel like that kind of put my guard down a little bit. You know what I mean? So this is a bit more calm. I think the writing's okay. Instantaneously, sure, it's easy to hate on this, but I don't know. I'm at least open-minded enough to be like, yeah, there's some cool ideas here.
Up windows to everything I don't know. She knows just how to fake me. She paints me bold and stakes me high. Get a little lonely when she comes to me. She illuminates me, and if she ever gets close to me.
How's the album so far? Imagine if AJR were talented musicians. That's basically what I'm listening to right now. Yeah, that's honestly, that's probably the best way I could put it.
Well, it's plain to say she'd incinerate me, but I don't mind her giving me her sunshine smile. Trees to cover me, bees, a remedy, and again and again and again. Trees to cover me, bees, a remedy, giving me her sunshine smile. Trees to cover me, bees.
I'd basically also say this is a slightly better version of Hawaii Part 2 by Miracle Musical as well. Hawaii Part 3. Is this classified as a Zootopia song? Nah.
She comes to me, she
Really?
illuminates me, and if she ever gets close to me, well, it's plain to say she'd incinerate me, but I get a little lonely, and she
So I had this idea for a song from the perspective of anxiety. Check this out.
Gets close to me, but it's plain to say she insinuate me, but I can't help but give me the sunshine smile. Oh.
She put Sunshine is definitely a song that I feel like is a little ADHD brained and whacked out, but I also think I'd honestly say there's about as much good as there is bad on this song, and it basically evens out to the point of where I thought it was an interesting experience, though a bit messy. I'd actually give it a 5 out of 10. Here's the thing. It is pretty catchy, and the writing is at least engaging, and I do actually think a lot of the sounds here connect very well with this internet circle sort of idea that, honestly, yeah, it does remind me of some of the weird experiments going on in like 2010 and whatnot, but I feel like it's more of a callback to that rather than something that is instantaneously dated. It rather feels like it's one of the many ideas floating around Jacob Collier's head, and I actually think that it plays into that, and certainly a bit strange, but I wouldn't say it's awful. I don't like the mix all that much, and some of these ideas, like at the end here, are kind of whatever, but I would say that I'm feeling actually pretty lukewarm on that one, believe it or not. So, yeah. Okay. I also don't feel like it's too heavily pretentious in terms of the lyrics as well. I feel like it's a lot less self-centered and, again, overbearing than the previous track. So, yeah. Brad, you gave your first 0 out of 10 to an album yesterday. Hold on, you guys. Everyone stop everything. Dax gave an album a 0 out of 10? I gotta know what this is. Damn it, how can I find Dax's fucking account? What? I follow you. There you are. Your pinned review. The hell is this? Musical parody, comedy, music. Oh! Now those tags. No. No. No musical parody, no comedy, no. Little Blue.
Little blue, be my shelter, be my cradle, be my womb, be my boat, be my river, be the stillness of the moon. If I could, I'd go with you.
Okay, here's the problem with this album. The songs that are directly trying to get me to emotionally connect to them do a horrible job at selling it, and I immediately roll my eyes at them instead of give them a chance. And again, I think it comes down to, if you're making a maximalist album, make a maximalist album. You know, going back and forth like this is basically going to result in this weird whiplash that causes a lack of trust that I have in this artist that I don't really understand all that well.
To a place I never knew. In your eyes, so dark and open, there's a light that leads me back to you. 'Cause you're not so far away. I hear you say you'll never walk alone. Find a way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find a way.
Little blue, be my anchor, be my light, my compass star, be my darkness, be my danger.
Oh, what's the name of that? This sounds exactly like a different artist. I forgot their name, though.
be my light, my compass star. Be my darkness, be my danger.
Sounds a little bit like Phoebe, but like this one other artist that's like, she was on the Billboard list, top albums. She was one of the people who I was like, wait, I recognize that voice. Yeah, but I don't think that's what that is. Anyone watch that video? Do you remember what I'm talking? Nora Jones! That's, yeah. Wait, no. That doesn't sound like Nora Jones, does it? Am I thinking of someone else? Kodak Black? No, not Kodak Black.
Strings of my guitar. Little blue
Casey Musgraves? I can hear that too, yeah. See, here's the problem when you basically are and surrounded by people with perfect pitch. You know what perfect pitch provides? Essentially, you can hit the notes, but can you really provide your own spin on the music, or at least add your own personality to it? If you have perfect pitch, well, in my opinion, you can, but that requires basically accepting that you're allowed to step outside the lines a little. This is the most color in the lines coloring book sounding ass music possible on an album that has been as far from that as you can possibly be. All of a sudden going into that, I have been tight. Listen, I just updated my Ariana Grande review for Thank You Next. During listening to this song, I finally changed the score from a 59 to a 74. I'm doing chores. I'm doing errands while listening to this music, okay? And that's the kind of song this is. This feels like an interlude for me.
something strong and something true. In your arms, so deep and gentle. There's a home that leads me back to you.
But it's actually a 5 Q sharp harmonization. Actually, it's actually a 5. It's actually a 5. It's a 5. It's a and the notes. It's a harmonizes.
So far away, I hear you say you'll never walk.
So this is the story of a girl where everyone's first impression of her is that she's really innocent. But when you get to actually talking to her, you find out she's kind of got a dirty mind.
Oh.
In your heart, you're gonna find a way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find a way. Don't be afraid of the light. It's alright. You're gonna find your way.
Yeah, this song is what Batty was talking about. This is basically an industrious style song. It's like this. You have an incredible amount of talent, so why are you creating possibly the most boring, soulless crap imaginable? I get it. You want to sound emotional. You want to make something emotional. Okay, here's the thing. That previous song, in my opinion, was pretty emotional. It was abstract. It was polarizing, but it was emotional. It made me feel something. This, I genuinely feel like this is a skippable movie scene right now that I just would get absolutely nothing out of because it is just for the characters to jerk themselves off in this damn movie, and I care more about the fucking plot than this shit. Whatever. Anyways.
On your shoulders, you're gonna find your way home.
Exactly. Like Emmanuel saying, I just got in the stream, but I want to say Jacob Collier's music is frustrating because the dude knows so much about music and just makes some copyright-free dookie booty AI-generated Disney Channel music. Is there a guide for that? Yeah. There's usually, when I do one of those streams, all the instructions are in the description. But we're not doing that today. We'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, this mathematical beauty ain't doing shit for me. I'd give this song a 3. That's because it's frustratingly dull, despite the fact that it does everything objectively right. And yeah, I felt nothing throughout this ballad. I felt no chemistry between these two artists whatsoever. Yeah, it feels just oddly manufactured. And that's basically all I got for it. Well, is this supposed to be like a 1975 song, but it's from the 1990s with a mix of the 2000s? It's literally, I love it if we made it by the 1975. Oh, I know exactly what you mean when you say that. Yeah, I mean, I hear it. It's with that beginning flow, you know what I mean? By the way, Tina listened to the radio recently. She listens to this local station, and she was telling me that she hadn't played the radio in a long time, and she was very disappointed when she basically heard Boy with Uke, followed by the Lumineers, return, and then afterwards, she returned from doing her thing, and you know what song was playing on the radio? It was a song that was literally called Not the 1975. That is the name of the song. It was called Not the 1975. That is real. Yes. Allow me to play you that song now. It is a very real song.
Vodka soda and baggy jeans, using none of that art degree. She's the type to just look at me, then write me off in a moment. We're in a city full of strangers, but I got faith in $20 in my pocket. So I said, DJ, can you play her that one song that talks about chocolate? Then she said, I like your confidence, but you're not the 1975. And no lie, that's quite the compliment, but I'm not really looking for somebody tonight. I said, girl,
So yeah, that's the state of alternative music right now, in case you're wondering. Anyways. Holy shit. It's fun. Oh, I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I just think it represents the worst thing ever, which is basically we've reached a point where creativity is dead, and now we're creating essentially non-humorous musical parody, and it's becoming a hit. It's crazy. Back in Black with Love It If We Made It type flow. Wait, actually, I can play. I hit the set.
I think I just shit my pants. Crashing, jumping the edge of the sun. I think I fell in love with lightning bolt. I'm ready to run into you. We the best music.
You know what? Jacob Collier is kind of like DJ Khaled. If instead of DJ Khaled said "we the best music," he basically integrated his tag into doing a lot of busy shit as a way of saying "we the best music."
We the best music. I think I really
fire today. Thank you. These guitar tones, like, here's the thing. I don't care how well you know music theory. You're a jack of all trades in training. And you can't pull off everything. These guitars sound flat as hell. They really do. What's a good example of a good guitar tone that does this? I'll tell you what. I'll show you and it ain't even going to be a pretentious example either. That's the best part. You don't even have to dive into the Radiohead camp to find good guitar tones.
You know what time it is.
Yeah. Now here's the thing, you know, if you listen to Jacob Collier, you might think that Limp Bizkit is a bit lowbrow, and you'd be right. But the guitar tones are correct, and there is still something to write notes about here. Because the song slaps, and I think the fact that the song slaps despite the fact, or even in favor of the fact that it is so tacky, is actually impressive. But it doesn't always have to be tacky. Sometimes it could do everything perfectly right. And you can basically create something where the guitar tone is perfect, the song is perfect, everything is absolutely perfect. It's a low quality rip. Let me find the... There we go. Now, what's amazing about this is it's actually one note on 2 octaves. Anyways, you get the point. Right? It's one single note, but it's the hardest shit that's ever been created. It doesn't need to deviate and do some crazy bullshit. It knows what it has, and it does it well, and it works a lot better than a lot of monkey flips and gymnastics, you know, that essentially lead to nothing. Point being, what song are we on? Were we on Well? Yeah. Oh my. Jesus Christ. Bro, okay, I wouldn't pause, but Dax said swans. Now I have to stop. A lot of Swans music is one note repeated for like 10 minutes, but they make it work with an amazing atmosphere and perfect understanding of creating tension and capturing the listener. Exactly. I feel like with Swans, you know, a lot of bands would be kind of scared of holding on to something for so long, but with Swans, they do. They understand the atmospheric effect of doing so. Like, actually, like they will hit something over and over and over again, but at the same time, it will work. And it'll lock you in, and by the end of it, you're like, hold on, wait, there was really something going on here. Allow me to show you, okay? Man, okay, there's 2 examples. I could either play the switch up on the sound, I could play, or I could play a switch up on Helpless Child, or I could bring the beginning of Bring the Sun. One of those. Or Oxygen? Oxygen's a little crazy. I'm kind of looking for something a little more subtle. So, it's one of those. Thinking. Bring the Sun. Yeah, let's do Bring the Sun. All right, Bring the Sun. Now, this intro is 2 full minutes. You can hear all the layers. You hear them all. That is allowed to be 2 minutes long. It's one of those things where it is. It actually is a drone that is so complicated. It is so powerful that it understands, hold on a second, we got something here. Let's extend it out. It pounds, it's meditative, just like me with your mom.
Waiting for you to know, following the crumbs that I left for you, leading to my door. Waiting, I'm patient, and keeping, I'm wanting more. Picking up the loose buds and pieces scattered around the floor.
Back to real music.
I'm drifting, just waiting for you to know, following the crumbs that I left for you, leading to my door. I think I'm reading, I think I'm reading well. I think I'm screaming, I think I'm reading well. I'm ready, I'm ready,
Yeah, I hated that. I'm going to be honest. I genuinely thought that was a disaster. I thought the guitars sounded awful. The layering was completely unnecessary. Essentially, not laying a good foundation for you to jerk off over. And as a result, you end up falling off. Yeah, no. It's terrible. Easily the worst so far. Not even close.
Dog.
Do the equalizer on this messy mix? Hell nah, dude. But what if I did? You make an interesting point. Hold on a second. See, this shit don't work. Hey, there we go. We solved it. Let's make it mix like a death metal song. That's all you got to do to fix it. Make it sound like death metal. All right. Or not death metal, black metal. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, make it sound like black metal. Yeah, see, Dr. Theo caught on to that. See, Dr. Theo would have never caught that, all right, if it wasn't for my streams. Brad, you're a good reactor, but can you not act like you know more about mixing and EQ than Jacob Collier? Oh, wow, that one hold on. Oh, guys, sorry. I gotta go wash. Listen, anyways, I cannot tell you about mixing better than Jacob Collier, but I can tell you, as a tastemaker, what I think works better than other stuff, as a combination and as a full product. As someone who's listened to way too much music, I feel like I have a very good understanding of what grabs an ear, at least for me, and what overdoes it, what underdoes it. And I think that previous song, was a weird combination that simply didn't amount to anything meaningful. I thought it was trying to, but it is simply too juxtaposed. It is these shitty sounding metal riffs clashing against orchestral moments, going back and forth, and I think it's awkward. And that's all I can provide. Cinnamon Crush, featuring Lindsay Lomas.
I just want your body, babe.
This is good. Wait. All right. Exclamation point EQ. There we go. Got a new command here.
By my side, candlelight inside, take a hold on me. I said, oh la 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 la, you sweeten me open a little, and I can't get you off my mind now. I must have tried 100,000 times now, but something about that oh la 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 is keeping me holding on, and I can't let go now. You give me a rush now, sugar. You're my cinnamon crush now, sugar. We're keeping it hush now, sugar.
I just want you next to me, by my side. Won't you hold me close, don't slip it away. It's like ooh la 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 la, 'cause I want you more than a little. Been waiting for you all my life. I never thought that I could find your love. I think that I'm ready. Take me.
The problem with child prodigy music is that it has no soul. Wait till Jacob Collier is 40 and he'll start making music you can connect to. Yeah, well, I guess that's one thing I can say that I can provide. Is what I like about music the most is emotional connection. I think that's the strongest thing you can have. I think that if you have something to say and you have a way that you exactly want to put it, it will be stronger than something that is objectively well crafted. We just saw that with the Ariana Grande album, where I feel like her writing was very sincere. It was very real, but the sound of it was very manufactured. And as a result, even though it's well made, I didn't think it was enjoyable. Yeah.
On a sugar high, you give me a rush now, sugar. You're my cinnamon crush now, sugar. We keeping it hush now, sugar.
I don't know which way the wind might blow.
I don't know if this will last for long,
But I know
Alright, I've updated the EQ command to be a lot more annoying.
can't get you off my mind, singing
something about you laced with cinnamon, sweet shot. Won't you let me in again? Just stay forever. Hush me up and make
me glow again. Wake me up and kiss me slow again. Just stay forever. Something about you keeps me up at night. Touch me, tease me, bring me back to life. Just stay forever. Take me to a place I've never been. Endless sweetness, lift me up again. Just stay forever.
Great, a bubbly R&B ballad with a lot of bump and funk, and it's very, again, it's actually quite faithful to the genre. A lot of these little pieces and quirks I actually hear in a lot of the core elements of where this genre originates from. Now, here's my question. If you're going to provide such a lackluster lyrical performance here and such a boring back and forth ballad, why would I ever return to this over something that I feel like is at least even an originator of this style that I need to catch up on anyways? As essentially, at least with the other songs, you're trying something new, trying something interesting. Here, I feel like when you don't have that, the emotional vapidness is basically directly on the pedestal. I'd give it a 3. I'm here because I got recommended Jacob Collier. Oh, shit. What sort of Gen Z? Stream got taken down. We gotta return with a vengeance, you know? We can't just end it here. There's too much to do. To anyone who just joined, we're listening to this Jacob Collier album. It is called Djesse Volume 4. We have not heard the other volumes. We are currently, 5 songs out of 16, which is very painful if you think about it. Yeah, there's a lot of music left, and I gotta say, so far, what I've received is a mix between shocking, occasionally very bad shocking, and very boring, dry palated music. Once again, I feel like I'm not hating it as much as some other very critical people, but I am also very much not enjoying it in the way that I feel like it's supposed to be enjoyed. Due to a lack of an emotional connection. Oh, there's the commands. Yeah, there's a new EQ command. EQ2. This one, I didn't see the name. Now we gotta wait for it to return. What is this? Wherever I Go.
DJ Khaled doing down to the big door, people.
Tell me you love me, but you got me feeling kinda lonely. I never thought that I'd see the day. You tell me you got me, said you'd always be my one and only. I'm feeling like you're drifting away.
I'm holding up for something. I'm going up with nothing. I'm losing hope that ever we could start again. Been holding us together. The many girls so better. Said you never hurt me, but I'm broken hearted. Loving you, holding you, feeling you.
DJ Khaled, we the best. Who we know.
Yeah, Jacob Collier and gospel don't really go together thematically.
Tell me you love me, and I know we said forever, but tomorrow's feeling so far away. I know that you want me, but we both know it's over. With a little bit of time, it'll all be okay.
There's so much information. I'm tired of education. It's time for information. We can start again.
With a little bit of time, it'll be all okay. Oh no, there's so much information. I'm tired of education. It's time for reformation. We could start again. This is inspiring. When is DJ Khaled going to talk about Roblox? Right now.
I worked my whole life for this. I mean, I seen so many roadblocks, so many devils in my way. I see nobody.
Loving you. The stake is long, 7 miles. Loving you. I know, but it hurts so bad. Hurts so bad. Hurts so bad. I know, but it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. It hurts so Just you're with me. You're with me. Wherever I go.
Jesus. All right, so here's the thing. I feel like the pretentious take on this song is essentially, oh, well, yeah, it's clear that he's doing a lot of good stuff, but, you know, he doesn't really know how to assemble the music in a way that I feel like is very emotive or, you know, very provocative. It's unfortunate that I actually have this exact pretentious take. In fact, I'd also say that this feels like a Disney gospel song done extraordinarily well. A Disney gospel song done well, you guys. Isn't that great? Oh my god. Let's just chalk that one up to taste, I guess. Summer Rain, oh boy. Get your Facebook wallpapers ready. Summer Rain, you guys.
DJ Khaled, we the best. Who we know.
2 heartbeats on the floor, candlelight.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Doo-doo-doo.
Inside the flame, but I miss you like some rain. Shadows on the wall, borderline. I thought
He
they
covered that song in Volume 2? Wait, really? Oh my god. You know, to be fair, Jacob Collier is basically all 4 Beatles in one, if you really think about it.
never fall. Worlds colliding, I don't catch a wave, my summer rain. I can't breathe without you.
Oh, thank God you're here. We're listening to a Jacob Collier album. Jack says he loves Jacob. Is he being real? Oh, damn. I mean, we're not, no. Anyways, I might need some coffee because we're in some very boring territory right here. Thank you, baby. I love you so much. I love you so much that I was not at all talking about leaving you for Ariana Grande. That was not, that didn't happen.
Walk away, I feel the pain, but I can't bleed without you.
How much longer is this album? You're not gonna like the answer.
Get by without you.
These lyrics are such an afterthought. You know, I will say, I don't think it's the worst writing ever, but I also feel like the way that it's constructed, think about it like this. I don't care what you're writing. When it's put in a way that I feel like is so formulaic and uninteresting, all of a sudden the context of your words just loses meaning. It's the problem when you are such a great singer following such an obvious directional formula is you create background music. Art, I feel like one of the great things about art is creating something truly personal. And I just feel like this album so far is not all that interested in it. In fact, let me tell you real quick, I listened to an album that has terrible singing. For the most part, awkward, I'd say. You might be seeing where I'm going with this. It's an album that I recommended yesterday, and I recently learned that actually the sound palette of it is nearly identical to to another artist that came out in 2015 who basically did something pretty unique with some glitchy sounds, and as a result, this artist basically followed in their footsteps. That's right, I'm talking about this song again.
Put yourself together, piece by piece. Reconstruct yourself, limb by limb. What's left is all a dream for us. We're all beggars after all. I couldn't be happier for what's coming next. I'm waiting for a lifetime watching the wall.
Thank you, Zach.
He came out to see
Bass.
all the commotion. His brain keeps bothering him, and all the sadness we remember doesn't show in rosy glasses, but it's enough for us pretenders. We get enough coloring splashes. Who knows where we're going? Who knows where we're going?
This is so authentic. See, that is basically the point I'm trying to make. Yes, there is a lot of blemishes. The whole song sounds broken. For me, I really like that because look at the album cover. The music does kind of sound like someone dropped their phone, didn't have enough money to, repair it, and basically recorded and did everything anyways because they were that passionate about it. There is something thematic about this track. I do personally really love this. When I first heard this song, it was a 9. I still think it's a 9. But it is. It's for that reason where there's personal connection, there's theme, and there's reason. And I just feel absolutely none of that with the Jacob Collier stuff. Again, the singing here, awkward, but I really think that it's what makes it stand out. It's one of those things that made me remember it so much. Definitely sweeter today. So, yes, that is how I feel. Why haven't they checked the text yet? 0 out of 10? Yeah. Where even were we? Summer Rain? Whatever.
Nose on the wall, but I miss you like summer rain.
Kiss me to my core, paralyzing. Hold me where I'm sore. Never mind, and I don't know your name or feel your shame, but I miss you like summer rain.
Okay, that's the other thing about the song we just listened to. See, because it's so rough and so instantaneously odd, it makes me pay attention to the details more heavily. And I've actually, with repeat listens, and even the first listen, like really paid attention to the lyrics. And they are simple, but they are emotionally captivating, and they are instantaneously, they connect. And I feel like with this, it's basically saying we're experts. We don't have to do any of that shit. We got to take it a step further. And it loses that connectivity that you have with the listener. There's something soulless about music like this. All technical skill and theory, no emotion. Compared to even something like Nick Drake or Wesley Wills, where the soul outweighs it. Me singing in a car has made me realize that good singing doesn't make you a great song. It made me realize good singing is not something I inhabit or have. Yeah.
Don't love you anymore. I'm providing. You held me down before.
Why do I feel a lot of emotions listening to his songs? Well, because you're more probably familiar with the artist. I mean, here's the thing. I imagine that a lot of people will be very frustrated if I do make this a video because they will heavily disagree with me because a lot of the people who will run across this video have very much connected with this music. Does that mean there's anything wrong with you? Not in the slightest. I can only give you the perspective of somebody who basically, say, doesn't know this person and is going in completely blind, and I'd even say with people who I know having a very negative reception to this. And I am pretty much trying to explain both sides. I'm trying to understand both sides. I'm trying to connect to the music. Well, if I don't connect to the music, I ask the same questions that people have in their negative reviews. If you're able to listen to this and you see and hear the beauty, you're able to connect to the lyrics and the full experience, then congratulations. You actually are the one who doesn't have a problem. Like, that's good. That means you enjoy it, you find something out of it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that in the slightest. Me, I'm fucked up, and I'm trying to figure out why. And that's about it.
Never asking why
That's like me with Sleep Token. Exactly. Dax loves Sleep Token. And while we, of course, don't like Dax because Dax likes Sleep Token, it doesn't make Sleep Token any worse of an artist. Or something like that. Yeah.
so afraid to walk your way. I'm so free without you. I won't catch the rain, won't feel the same. I'm alive without you. I get by without you.
I'm going to pause. I know I keep pausing, but everyone keeps making very good points. The videos I've seen of Jake Collier make me respect him more. See, here's the thing. I feel like I've actually been able to see those videos beyond what a lot of people I feel like who immediately went into this and said, bullshit, this guy has technique and absolutely no understanding of music. Because I have actually seen him play music, and I actually do believe he's very passionate about what he does. And that's why, for me, I feel like I've at least tried going into this, at least as a neutral party. And I've actually found some beauty in, I'd say, at least one important song here, which was, of course, She Put Sunshine, which I think was an interesting blend of ideas that kind of felt internet age, like Born and whatnot. And I thought that's where some of the more creative and daring ideas were that were pulled off for me. So yeah, I completely understand that. And again, just because I don't really vibe with it doesn't mean that Jacob Collier doesn't enjoy making music like this. I would imagine they very much do. And I can only give you my perspective. And my perspective is, if I wanted to listen to this, I'd rather see some princess in a fucking tower along with it so that I could be a little more visually engaged than just having to listen to this crap where I'm like, why am I not just watching some old ass Disney movie instead? That's it.
And every night I feel so tired, but I can't sleep without you near. I close my eyes, I wish you were.
No offense, but is there anything here that's noteworthy or different? Like, it's not bad, but nothing here sounds technical. Would it really require a theory background for this? Absolutely. You know how I know that? Because I actually run a stream where artists send in their own music, most of which have absolutely no clue what the hell they're doing, and they will try to make this song. And let me tell you right now, I've seen what it sounds like when someone tries to make this with no knowledge of theory. And I can tell you, yeah, I would take this over that, at least, at the worst. Simple as that. This, a little chauvinistic in the formula it's playing with is dull, but holy shit. At least there's a guideline happening. You know how many self-righteous one-man plays I hear from people who have no clue what the fuck they're doing? It's crazy. It will change your life. Allow me to show you an example.
Am I the villain or the hero? The answer, where is it? Don't keep the answer from me. I look up at the night sky and I see my reflection in the moon, in the moon. To see the answer is so clear, it's so clear. I look to see that everyone believes I'm a villain, so I will be the villain. The answer is so clear, it's so clear. I'm the villain, I'm the villain, I'm the villain in your nightmare.
So yeah, at least Jacob Collier doesn't make that. See, this sounds like Bliss compared to that, you know what I mean? I thought he was, they were saying, put your legs on my head. I looked away for a second. You think the music could be better if it was stripped down, or is it doomed on a fundamental level? You know, if I was to make myself look good, I'd say it could definitely be stripped back. No, it's doomed on a fundamental level. No one wants to hear this Lion King sounding ass crap. That being said, considering it's that, yeah, it does it well. Give it a 3+ to a 4-. Absolutely have no interest in this style of music whatsoever, but at least I can give it a golf clap and say, good job. You followed the formula very well. All right. This next song, A Rock Somewhere. Look at how wonderful my partner is. She brought me coffee. It's got foam, fresh foam, cinnamon, and probably some little sprinkles of sugar in there. Brown sugar. Oh my God, she's the best. A Rock Somewhere. Oh my God. I remind you, this is the man making this music right now. This man.
Champagne, oh, pop champagne, oh.
Oh, it's getting epic.
We the best music.
I'm on a rock somewhere. It's the only one I know, and I know it well. And somehow I know you're there, and I'm waiting on the world.
DJ Khaled.
Ringing the old church bell. I've forgotten how it goes, but it feels like hell.
So I had this idea for a song from the perspective of anxiety. Check this out.
I know that you don't have any other dreams for sure.
So this is the story of a girl where everyone's first impression of her is that she's really innocent. But when you get to actually talking to her, you find out she's kind of got a dirty mind.
True. just say go before this shit happened? Are you? There's no. I must have misheard that. He'd not just say go. Oh my god. Bro. What? What?
Conditional words, I swear.
Oh, that's what this song needed. Trap drums. Oh my god. Are you serious?
See the people come and go, and they go so well.
Oh my god, the auto-tune. What? Okay. Listen, I don't care what you think about Jacob Collier. I think we all can universally agree that this is an unbelievable step down in quality to where it's actually so funny.
They're counting the coins back there. It's the only thing they know. And even when you're down and out, I know that you'll be up in higher ground for sure. If nothing's ever gonna
Featuring Fat Joe, Young Djesse, Kanye West, Bun B, Trick Daddy, Nas, Rick Ross,
Bring him in, Khaled.
Lil Wayne,
Bring him in, Khaled. You know, somebody said desert level in a video game, and I think that's kind of racist. But then as the song goes on, I'm like, wait a second, that's very accurate. And does that make me racist? But like genuinely, I feel like with all these instruments combined, they really capture a very specific region. I don't know where it is, but it's very arid and very accurate to the desert level idea. The music is more racist than the comment. What are you talking about? I could believe he's maybe like 2% Arab, you know? Right. You know? Maybe he's like me, as a stepfather who's, you know, Arab or something. So, yeah. Yeah, that's not how you pronounce Arab. Arab. No, that's no, you guys. You gotta understand, okay? I have lots of Arab fans. No, officer, you gotta understand. This is a mistake. No, this is not. Look, okay, all right. Look, Ron Browse, okay? No, wait, no, he's not. No, wait, Ron Browse. No, you're not helping our situation here. No, this is not. You come. Hey. It's Indian? Oh. Is it? Anyways.
I'm on a rock somewhere, and I've been looking at my phone. Baby, I'm not scared.
Jesus Christ, this song is horrible.
And guess I'm alone, my friend. You left me waiting on the world. I'll be waiting on the world.
Guys, the song is racial, not racist. Jesus Christ. Has he dipped his toes into Kawaii Future Bass, or is that coming soon? I can't tell. He's creating new genres throughout this album, you know? Brad, don't ignore the fact that he's collaborating with people from all kinds of ethnicities and cultural backgrounds and is using music as a way to represent them. That's something that I do admire. You are absolutely right about that. In fact, I'd actually argue that we are too, I'd say, internet pilled and unfortunately internet brain rotted to realize that Jacob Collier is probably out there collaborating, meeting up, and becoming friends with a wide variety of people. Because most of us aren't rich enough to imagine ourselves flying around and meeting as many people as Jacob Collier has. And I do actually believe that, and I actually understand that. That being said, the song sucks. I'm sorry, but like, if you're ever going to have any world influence throughout this album, it should not be on a song about looking at your phone. This is terrible. It's honestly a very white savior comment to make. No, I don't think so. I think what it is trying to compartmentalize and understand the music in a way that isn't completely against Jacob Collier and giving him the benefit of the doubt. That being said, I do think the song is pretty whitewashy. Completely unrelated, but Billie Eilish, Happier Than Ever, underrated over it. Yeah, you know, it's very underrated. It's a great album. It's so fantastic. You'll not like the next song if you don't like this one. Uh-oh. Oh, Mi Corazon. Oh, God. That's what I put on my shoulder when it has a rash, right? Hello, world. It's me, Lil Dicky.
Parece que el mundo a ti te dio la espalda. Eso parece de acá. Caminando en fuego tú siempre descalza. No te me vayas a quemar.
While I lie awake, you're in outer space. We are all
You know what this song kind of reminds me of a little bit? You know, if you really think about it. It's uncanny. Also someone who has a lot of cultural significance and understanding. He's been around the world.
Me want the body if it make me feel nice. Why? Tell me what you really want all night.
Me want the bananas if it make me nice.
Me want the body, him want the banana. I mean, know it nice. So
it's identical.
When the girls start to strut, you could look at their butt, you shouldn't do that. The girl dress is just as pretty, not just there to color her kitty.
So yeah, I'm a man, just less advanced and my anus is huge. Why? Sacrifice. Why? Hello, world. We gotta protect this planet. We're being stupid.
Parece que el mundo a ti te dio la espalda. Eso parece de acá. Caminando en fuego tú siempre descalza. No te me vayas a quemar.
while I lie awake, you're in outer space. We are always drifting apart. And whether near or far, no matter where you are, you will always.
Which song by Zara Larsson are you talking about, Wiz? You know, we can joke about this all day, but this actually is something that another artist has done already. This actually is a ripoff of John Bellion, believe it or not. Who I also think doesn't do it all that well, but it is worth noting that this isn't even originally bad.
Paras de volar ahora que tienes alas. Y yo no dejo de pensar dónde vas a aterrizar. Yo extraño ser tu brújula y tu ancla. Y tú navegando, navegando, navegando.
The song is very awkward.
Like a grain of sand sitting in my hand. You were always safe in the stars. Now it's plain to see, I gotta set you free.
This is what I mean, though. I mean, somebody made a joke. It's like when you get adventurous and you put salt and pepper on your chicken, you know, or your baked potato when you're feeling adventurous. This is more like when you are feeling adventurous and you basically put hot sauce on your salad. You know what I mean? That's basically this. Except for that actually would probably slap like a motherfucker. That's probably a bad example. It's like if you get adventurous, you decide to dip your potato in pig's blood before you eat it. You know, because no one else would possibly do something as crazy as that. Wait, that exists already? That part sounds like Zara Larson's Symphony. I would never play another song except for you mentioned Zara Larson, and I always need an excuse to play Zara Larson. Willy Wonka music.
Oh, then you came and you cup. We hold me tight and I let go.
Oh.
Symphony, like a love song on the radio. We hold me tight and I let go. I'm sorry if it's all too much.
Oh, I hear it.
My heart siempre vas a estar en mi corazón.
Where even were we in this song?
Siempre vas a estar en mi corazón. Siempre vas a estar en mi corazón. Siempre, siempre, siempre.
We the best music.
Ahí siempre, siempre, siempre.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. We the best music. I watched my grandpa say penis.
I knew you were going to hate this because he's friends with Lizzie McAlpine. Here's the thing, all right? This album is about 10,000 times more interesting than that Lizzie McAlpine album. Let's get this straight, okay? I went in expecting this to be boring in the same way as that project. No, this is boring in a much more interesting way. Offensive in a way that I think is only unique to Jacob Collier. In fact, yeah, I don't think the two are very similar at all. Why do I hate her so much? Because I don't like when an artist has absolutely not a single distinctive vocal quality to them that feels like their own. To where if I hear their voice, the only reason I would recognize it is because I'd make these the same connection. Wait a minute, this sounds like Phoebe Bridgers, but wait, this can't be Phoebe Bridgers. Oh, it's Lizzie McAlpine. Because it sounds like Phoebe Bridgers, but just off a little bit enough for me to think, oh, wait, no, this can't be Phoebe Bridgers. And that's how I'd recognize the artist. That, in my opinion, is some weak shit. Genuine Dead Drop Zero, insulting. Yeah, no, I thought that was an absolutely horrific mix.
Oh my God!
No.
Dog.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand why people are very frustrated with this album, as these last two songs have been terrible. They have been, yeah, dog water, exactly. But it does make me appreciate the other songs more, if anything. Jacob Collier is what you get if Charlie Puth interacted with a black person. That is offensive on many levels. One, I'm pretty sure that Charlie Puth has interacted with a black person before. Two, are you assuming that if somebody interacts with a black person, all of a sudden their music is going to start pulling from different different parts of the world because it's going to result in such enlightenment? I don't know. There's many layers to that. That's just such a weird comment. Yes? Excuse me? Name 5 Jacob Collier songs off the top of your head? Bro, that's so easy. 100,000 Voices, She Put Sunshine, Little Blue, Well, and Cinnamon Crush. Come on. Oh, wait, Shawn Mendes. Ugh, God, Shawn Mendes. Come on, man. Witness me.
You tell me you're broken. Tell me it's over now. You say you're done hoping. You tell me you're the light's gone out. Well, maybe you're lost and...
I do say one thing. I think the weakest thing that Jacob Collier does bring to the table is his voice. I know people are like, oh, he's amazing vocalist, a perfect musician. I actually don't think that he plays into his vocal strengths at all throughout the entirety of this album. I think he distinctively sounds out of place on his own music. I'm not saying he's not a good singer. I just don't feel like he's placing himself well.
Maybe you're far from home. If you only keep walking, you never will walk alone. 'Cause when I'm with you, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. You're the one that I've waited for to bring out the best in me. I'm out in the blue, I'm holding my hand out to you.
You know, this song has a nice little bit of bump, almost R&B like quality to it, so it makes me ask the question, why would I listen to this when I could listen to D'Angelo? You know what I'm saying? Like the melodies and whatnot. I can't sit here and say, oh, perfect pitch, amazing. But I hear this, I'm like, this is D'Angelo. Instantaneously. The instrumental, clean but simple. And it doesn't change throughout like the 5 minutes. Now my question is, and I want to ask the chat this, because the instrumental doesn't change, is this a bad song? Now, it does have small, distinct changes, but at the core of it, is it a bad song? It's 5.5 minutes. It doesn't need to. Now, we listen to Witness Me.
Never will walk. You're the one that I've waited for. I'm holding on to you. I'm with you. I'm with you. You're the light I need.
Go back.
In the dark I see. I'm with you. I'm with you. You are all I see. You witness me.
Jesus, this is fucking so overdramatic. I do want to say something. I'm not going to put this in a video if we do make it. But I miss this. I don't think many people will remember, but like a long time ago when I was doing reactions, I was listening to so much music that I would consistently pull examples and compare things constantly. And I feel like with today and this album, I've come through with so many off the top of the head, like just instantaneous. This is where I think this sounds better in this instance and for this reason. And I just feel like I've been listening to so much goddamn music lately that like it's like I feel like it just shows. I just feel like I'm doing a better job as a reviewer at making my point. Like, I don't know. I'm proud of how things are. I feel really good about the content right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel good. I feel good. I feel like you've consistently done that throughout your reactions over the yeah. I get what you're trying to say. But you know, it's just I feel better. Like if I'm able to listen to this and I'm not just sitting here saying LOL dog shit and laughing at it and pointing, you know, because I feel like I have a lot of videos like that where it's very easy to just be like, oh man, overrated crap. But like I feel like I've actually done a really good job explaining myself today. If I am to like, you know, gas myself up a little bit. And I feel like that's something that the content's sort of been missing, you know? Because it does. It makes for a more fulfilling listen that actually gets people to think about why they like something a lot better. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways. Such a shame. He's a great musician. You'd never know by listening to him, though.
No, we haven't seen each other much. I've been gone for the last 6 months, and life isn't easy.
No, there's Shawn Mendes.
So call when you need me. Dad's sick and your brother's not there. More drink, cause nobody cares, but I believe in you deeply. You know you can lean on me. I'm there for you.
Bro learned music theory to effectively torture people. I don't think that's true. That's still a very funny comment. Man.
And whatever you're going through, whatever it is, you can tell me. I know you do the same. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you here. I'm with you here. You're the light I need. The light I need. In the dark I see. In the dark I see. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you here. Yeah. You're all I see. You're all I see. You witness me.
Yeah. We made it further than we thought. Only hearing that they done was when they heard us in the court. We grew up in a place where bloody murder was the sport. I know a few gold medalists. Now the thing that they're serving, you can't serve it on a fork. I'd rather it was bailiffs that was banging at your door. You can read about it, but you've heard it all before. Have mercy on them, Lord. I know you're with them in the...
Yeah, I gotta say, the artist selection on this is basically the best music that you could make. And by the best, I mean, of course...
We the best music!
DJ Khaled levels of collaboration right here. This shit doesn't work. Shawn Mendes and Stormzy? Huh?
Even though it's hard to see, had to print you on a shirt, cause I knew you to a T. In a different situation, I imagine who you'd be. Have mercy on them. And be with. And if grace doesn't cut it, then your mercy will suffice. In this cold, dark world, we just need a little light.
I'm with you here. I'm with you here. You're the light I need. You're the light I need. In the dark I see. In the dark I see. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you here. I'm with you. You're all I see. You're all I see. You witness me. You're all I see.
Stormzy sounds like a FaZe Clan member name. God, it really does. That's...
Searching, but don't look
What do you make requests? We're gonna do that tomorrow. Witness Me isn't a terrible song, it's just a DJ Khaled song.
We the best music!
Which means it's kind of bad. Yeah, this combination makes absolutely no sense. I don't know why it's trying to make a point with collaborating Shawn Mendes with Stormzy. Like, I could take Stormzy seriously, but Shawn Mendes, what the hell does Shawn Mendes have to offer? I don't feel like he offers anything to this song, and yet he's part of, like, this big emotional powerhouse. It's weird. The assembly makes no sense. I'm going to use the bathroom, and while I'm gone, I'm actually going to put on a good song. But the question is I want to put on something good that can be compared to what we just listened to. So let's put on a DJ Khaled song, okay?
This is the wicked, the foundation of Lucifer's spirit.
So here's the thing, all right? You won't hear Kendrick Lamar on a Jacob Collier album, all right? I'm just saying, because he's not British. That seems to be the requirement here. Anyways, whatever. Wasn't crazy about that, whatever song. Now we got Never Gonna Be Alone. This is the big hit single on this. It's got Lizzie McAlpine and John Mayer. Wait, John Mayer? Who? Name sounds so familiar, yet I can't put a finger on it.
We the best music!
I don't know John Mayer. I don't know a song off the top of my head from John Mayer. Probably recognize the voice.
There's a patch of sunlight in my room, on the carpet where I held you for a moment.
Bro.
There was something so sweet about it, never been so unguarded, and it made me fall for you.
There's a tree that looks up at the moon, and the garden
Featuring Phoebe.
I'm holding on to cause it made me fall for you. Let me fall for you.
Take me back to the window. Take me back to the door. You'll be right where I left you, sitting on the floor. Now I'm never gonna be alone. Take me back to the window.
That trap drum is like Chinese water torture. Wait, is that another world poll here? Chinese water torture? Maybe that's intentional to make this. Oh, whatever. Gun under a rebrand. I see you, Ace. Yeah, for someone with so much musical knowledge, you're really fucked up by just this one trap drum playing throughout the entirety of it, which basically is the cheapest thing you could have done, and it ruins the entire experience. It's all that I'm going to remember from this song. You fucked up. Come on, man. If you're going to be the greatest musician of all time, you better do it right. You know what I mean? Modernizing this shit with trap drums is a horrible decision. Definitely human music. Whatever. Very uninteresting. What I'm excited for, though, is this next song. There's no way in hell. Dude, this is called Bridge Over Troubled Waters. So I imagine it's a cover. It features John Legend, Tori Kelly, and Yeba. Now, I actually enjoy a certain Tori Kelly song. But you got to understand, this Tori Kelly is about to do, yeah, I have one song. Yeah. This song's sick. Boo, lame. Man, shut up. It's catchy. Anyways, that Tori Kelly. Point being, whatever. Bridge Over Troubled Water. Bro, I cannot stand John Legend. Oh, boy.
When you're weary, feeling small, and tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all.
Oh my God.
I am by your
Over You is a great song. It's next. Album of the Year says differently. That's a 24. Just watch Surf's Up. Oh yeah, that movie's fun. It's a fun movie.
When you're down and
There he is.
When you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Yes, when darkness comes. And pain is all around like a bridge over troubled wide eyes. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled wide.
Sounds like the type of song that you'd stream because you want this person to move on to the next round in American Idol. And so you're helping them out by listening to this. In other words, no.
I will lay me down.
Listen to Codeine Crazy. A good idea. See, okay, I'll give this song one thing. All right, it basically asks the question: what if we took Bridge Over Troubled Waters, right? Amazing song, beautiful, fantastic song. What if we took that song and removed the atmosphere entirely? Just left it in this big empty white room. How would the song sound? It's great.
Sail on, silver girl. Sail on by. Your time
I should freestyle over this? How? I'm gonna pass it to my man, Young Head Shit.
Otro loco mas, that's how she called me. Trying to forget all the things that I said. Instead of hold me, I heard you fucking know me. You're such a disgrace, and she slapped me in the face. Ow, otro loco mas, some useless joker, not good enough for Mrs. La Loca, owner of a lonely house, big heart. Stupid motherfucker without a car. Sweating bullets, rest in peace. My gun is loaded. Feel the teeth to string the beast. Hidden in my pocket. Otro loco mas me. Be a killer, otro loco más.
I mean, it was used in one of the songs, Ace. Actually made this song better. You know why that is? Same thing with the Ariana Grande album. It's because all of a sudden now the song has a multiple dimensional element. You know, so Brad, what do you think of Collier overdubbing his voice several times to do the harmony? I'll put it like this. It's impressive how Collier pulls it off. However, I just don't think it's necessary for the song. So it's basically a lot of work put into something that was unneeded. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. I feel like this song is so unnecessary, so rotten, unneeded, and just such a wank fest. Yeah, it's a soul steal for me. Sorry, it's a soul steal for me. What is it? It's because it's soulless already. Of course. What? It's so obvious. There is no soul to steal. Damn. I don't know what to do. This music's already so soulless. I just there's absolutely nothing for me to even do here. I guess I just have to move on. Damn. Whatever. Over You featuring aespa and Chris Martin of Radiohead, of course. I don't know who this first artist is. Oh, they're apparently part of a K-pop group. The second one's part of a Radiohead group, of course. Yeah, okay. This is the lowest rated song on the album by far.
I'm gonna let it. I could be yours, I know you could be. I've been looking up when I'm feeling down. Somehow I know that I'm gonna be. This time it gonna take me so. Up in the sky, gonna shine like out. When I'm feeling blue, then I think of you. This time I know that I'm gonna be. You got everything I needed.
There's no way it just turned into reggaeton out of nowhere. Wow.
Such a feeling in a card let go. So put your arms around me, let me take you to the skies. I'm never getting over you now. I don't think I'll ever get over you, 'cause you're all I think about. I don't think.
Yeah, in case you liked Music of the Spheres, here you go. You get Music of the Spheres, Chris Martin.
I'll ever get over you, 'cause you're all I think about every time I hear you calling my name. All I think about is you.
My universe too. No, literally. Yeah, this is the kawaii future bass that person was hoping would eventually show up on this album. Sheena, I think. So yeah.
I don't think I'll ever get over you, 'cause you're all I think about. I don't think I'll ever get over you, 'cause you're all I think about every time I hear you calling my name. All I think about is you.
Dude. I'm so utterly offended by that song. It's actually insane. But it's like 20 more times. That's the thing, though, is like, this song is terrible. It's terrible. I'm going to give it a 0. But also at the same time, I'll take it. I'll give it a shrug. Here's the thing. It's a disaster. You created My Universe 2 by Coldplay, and it sounds awful. But I had my jaw on the floor the entire time, which is a lot better than these boring-ass soulless ballads. In fact, I'd argue that this song has a lot of soul, which I will now take. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Impressive. Box of Stars, Part 1. I guess it's called Box of Stars because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 features.
DJ Khaled!
And then Part 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, just 4 additional features. So yeah, in total, that's 11 features.
Featuring Fat Joe, Young Djesse, Kanye West, Bun B,
Bring them in, Khaled.
Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Birdman.
Lucas Graham!
We the best music!
Yeah. Never been the one for backing down. I keep it steady, ready, and somebody at me now. But life is funny, so sometimes you gotta act the clown. But one about a blessing to come back around, ask around. I'm known by over half the town, and they room for a kid like me. I was once at home all alone making songs in the image of a person that I just might be. So now feel free, tell me what's next. Will it go right? If I turn left, if I'm really taking flight, can we cop a little jet? There's so much I wanna see, and so much I'm gonna get. Gotta keep my stride with the pepped up step. I'ma be just fine. You can make that bet. Everything's on time, cause it's all concept. Live a carefree life, ain't got one regret.
With joy in my mouth and love on my lips. Nothing's too much for a child of creation. Was born with this gift.
Bro, what is this ASAP Rocky from Wish? Is this D-Smoke? Is this fucking Show? No, that must have been Show Madioja. Is this Yell? No, it's not Yell, because that looks like Arca from Wish. Kanye Mavi? No, because that's not Kirk Franklin? Maybe it was Kirk Franklin. Kind of sounds like a sausage brand. Maybe it's because it sounds like a brand that does exist.
Yo, the Lord has pesado no bias. The rain came from heaven to harvest. I promise you love is the ocean and I'm just a little droplet. They said it couldn't be done. Mama was a queen and she raised 3 sons. Taking deep breaths like I got 3 lungs. No, it's me final, we have just begun. Be ready now the pain stops. Collecting the blessings and raindrops. Been living in a box of stars. It's the whole wide world with the love in my heart. Let's go.
I should be cheering instead of upset. I should be cheesy and hop on a trend. Isn't it easier just to pretend? What do I get? Hey. Down to my elbows, down to my knees, down to my worn down toes and feet, down to the rivers and down to the seas, down to the sun as it rises in the east, down to the sky as calm as peace, down to the smallest thing there is. Wash me raindrops, wash me clean. Maybe then I might be me.
You see, you get it, because it's like, you know, people are entering the room and leaving. It's basically like a, what do they call it? A cipher, except for these people have very little in common, you know? And Jacob Collier is putting the pieces together here in post, trying to make it work. I don't care if you... Jesus Christ. I don't care if you steal this song's soul or not, because it's already stole your soul. Wow. Are we doing other things after this? Maybe.
Life is good, it's nice, dumo. Fukandini uncomo naphakathi kulitumo. Yakhululeka kulomboko. Thula wena ubheke ke mpheke. Bulo longakhali okonxake ke nhleke. Sikelelo sigcwele sichitheke. Ihlolo nilibeke. Intando yakho mayenzeke. Uthando maqheleke. Is back. Kohlakala ishiyeke impilo yongezeke umntana deke. Yeah.
Here's my problem. This is an album. This is not a demo reel of what you are able to do. I'd prefer a real song over this. Exhausting is a good word for this.
When do they stop tuning their instruments and play the music? That is the music.
Djesse Volume 4 Endgame. I guess canonically we have to see where part 2 goes. Alright, part 2. So in total it's actually 11 and a half minutes if you consider it all one song. Sounds like music that would be playing at Disneyland while I'm waiting in line to get a corn dog. Epcot, exactly. When did this come out? Good question. A week ago.
Listen to radio song.
It's not. It's not a radio song. This feels racist. It just feels pointless. Jesus Christ. What is the point of this? Keep all arms, legs, and belongings in the ride at all times.
You need a truck that's built tough like you. I'm talking the new Ford Thunder. The Ford Thunder comes with a 150 horsepower engine for your kids to be safe. It also comes with crash-proof testing. The Ford Thunder is the best car in America, only coming to you locally in Truck Timber. Ford Thunder can fight against storms, apparently. It's a good car. Ford Thunder. Get it now, or get it somehow.
It's not over yet. Can't wait to see other channels' reactions to this. Why? There's no way they're gonna listen to this and just be like, oh, this sucks. 0% chance of that.
I think I just shit my pants.
Alright, THX. Just like how the album started. Jesus Christ, dude. 11-minute interlude? We have another 6-minute song after this? Yeah, but at least it's the last 6-minute song. Alright, so what do I think of these two songs combined? I asked the question, what is the point? And I don't know the answer. I'm just frustrated and annoyed by it.
Dog.
Final song, World O World. Last song is so good, trust me. Okay. I'm trusting you. Do I fuck with the Postal Service? Yeah, their album is amazing. Okay. 6 minutes of this shit, huh? must have really earned it after that cover of Bridge Over Troubled Waters, you know?
So I had this idea for a song from the perspective of anxiety. Check this out.
Freestyle over this? I met Kanye West, I'm never going to fail. They ain't found no evidence, I ain't going to jail. And even if I do, you know I will post bail and I will prevail. And then if I fail, I don't care. Because when I get out, if they let me out of prison, I'm back on a mission to murder your children. That's just how it is. I don't have nothing against you, I just like to murder kids. Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. It's just business, you see. Yeah. Okay, I don't. Yeah.
Otro loco mustards, how she called me, trying to forget all the things that I said. Instead of hold me, I heard you fucking know me. You're such a disgrace, and she slapped me in the face. Ow, otro loco musum, useless joker, not good enough for Mrs. La Loca, owner of a lonely house, big heart. Stupid motherfucker without a car. Sweating bullets, rest in peace. My gun is loaded. Feel the teeth strip the beast. Hidden in my pocket.
You know, I was joking when I said that it's not going to be like 6 minutes of this, right? I was joking. What about this doesn't work for me? Well, I'll put it like this. If you're going to bore me to tears in the previous 6-minute song, following something that made absolutely no sense, combining a bunch of different styles, and I guess calling it a box of stars, trying to show off different parts of the world, even though it did a really shitty job at it, I feel like ending that off with basically forcing me to sit through 6 minutes of an a cappella gospel piece is actually terrible. And I feel like it basically is saying, yeah, this album was such an epic experience that it earned boring me to tears here at the end, which it didn't. It's not gospel, soul, whatever. It's actually more contemporary choir than it is gospel, I guess. Here's the thing, is songs like these are nearly impossible to fairly evaluate when basically tacked on as the outro to the album, because in what world am I going to finish this project and want to sit through this? It's here as an optional skip. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, look, we didn't want to tack this in the middle of the album because nobody's going to stay awake for this shit. But if you want to turn off the album, you know, after that previous song, you don't have to sit through this. It's not even DLC, it's an annoying side mission that keeps you from 100%ing the game. That's very true. However, I will say it's not the most egregious case of that. I think that the best example of that has to be this. You know, you're trying to 100% the game and whatnot, and you're listening through, and then all of a sudden, you got the final trailing mission. The final trailing mission of the... yeah, which basically takes up the entire game's runtime times 10. So, yeah. You know, it could be that. At least it's not that. What am I saying about you all? I'm just saying it's a hard album to get 100% on, to get full completion of the game, you know? That's all I'm saying. Play the example. I'm pretty sure the song is just 4 hours and 40 minutes of silence. Oh, it's not just silence? Oh. I have very little energy after this album. I don't know if I can listen to another album. This thing really destroyed my motivation to exist. Oh, make it end. But I'll see. I have to use the bathroom and then I'll return. Yeah, that basically, that was literally horrible.
Dog.
A song that just is designed to bore me to tears. I'm sorry, but like, it did not need that ending. Yeah, so in my opinion, this album starts off with some interesting, promising ideas. It's a little rough around the edges, but I gotta say, as it continues, it literally loses everything. It becomes so weird and so dull, and then it basically is this massive, pretentious ending that feels like nothing is happening. It's really miserable. I wanted to give this album the benefit of the doubt, but I ended up basically feeling exactly like the people I wanted to disprove. I'd give this album a 1+ to a 2-. Yeah, I think it's terrible. Again, here's the thing. Musically speaking, sure, the guy has a good ear in certain spots, but in other spots he really doesn't. And I feel like musical assembly and ideas in general and crafting an album is a big part of that. And I don't think that this was well done in the slightest. I thought this was a total drag. Something that you really felt the full length of. Definitely felt like an ambitious project with tons of variety, but by the very end of this thing, I feel like I absolutely got nothing out of this experience. My review is simple. I said, jack off of all trades, master of music theory, and not much else. This thing is really tough to defend. A few creative moments early on, but this thing goes off the rails very quickly. It's basically my entire review of this. Yeah.